Yo, 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 it's your boy Jacoby Black. Like, share, subscribe. And today we got M.C.R, My Classics Revisited. For the ones that don't know, we revisit classic albums up until about the year 2017. We kind of stop right there and we go back. And today, 2005, we give you The Game, the documentary. So, for people that don't know, The Game, this guy comes out, not necessarily comes out of nowhere, but, Big Fuse, his uncles, all these other guys. At that time, Big U, Wack, all these different guys were helping him with his music from Compton. He comes out at the time, and I know a lot of kids don't know, 2005, the West Coast wasn't really popping like that. This was the South time. New York kind of fizzling out. You still got your greats, of course, Jada, Kiss, Jay-Z, Fabulous. You still have some of those guys still coexisting. Jim Jones. They're still giving you hits, still doing their thing, keeping it New York. But it's fizzling out a little bit now. It's just the South. You just got the South dominating. And nobody really talking about the West Coast. But all of a sudden, here comes this guy named The Game. And he's working with Dr. Dre. And all of a sudden, they go ahead and make the deal, Interscope, and he signs on to G Unit with 50 Cent. One of my favorite solo albums out of G Unit is this album. I bought this album maybe like 2 or 3 times. I used to listen to this all the time. As a senior in high school, when this came out. He brought the West Coast back. I love West Coast music, by the way. I'm like really in tune with West Coast music. I love West Coast music. He brought the West back. He's so lyrical. Of course, we know now that this guy, he just name drops when he makes songs and when he makes verses, but he still makes good verses, even though that's just his power. That's what he does, like his superpower. Like that's what he does. Later on, becoming a little corny, but still a good rapper. But at that time, it didn't matter. This dude was dope. His flow, he sounded like a New York dude. They was from the West Coast, was rapping West Coast stuff. The beats on this thing is crazy. The lyrics are just insane. You just feel like you're there in Compton. The sequence of the album is dope. 18 songs. Let me give you some of my favorites. Dreams, of course. I mean, there's nothing but hits on this thing. And it flows so great. Dreams, Hate It or Love It, How We Do, Special. Special's been in my mind lately. Put You On Game, Timberland on the beat. All the great producers on this thing too. Where I'm From, Running, West Coast, West Side Story. Dre, I think, did that one. Eminem's on this album. Of course, 50 before they had their falling out. This is a classic, hands down. If you don't think it is, you're a hater.